Let me welcome you here in my YouTube channel, my Tech Toolbox. Good day. I'm glad that you find it here, and I hope that you're just fine as well.
Great projects always start with great hopes and expectations. The fact is that there are many necessities that seeks out a project to be created and implemented to fulfill, address, and solve. In today's video, we will show you the steps on how projects are started. This is to make you aware how projects come to exist, because we all know that projects do not just pop out of the blue. It is intentionally implemented with a specific purpose. The first phase of a project is the project initiation phase. But if the project initiation phase is not effectively performed, a project may not be able to fulfill what it is expected to deliver. Of course, there are other project implementation phases that follows it, but the project initiation is the first and the most important step. With a strong project initiation phase, you're on your way to completing the project successfully. The importance of project initiation phase. The project initiation phase is crucial because 1. It establishes the foundation for the entire project, ensuring clear goals, scope, and stakeholder alignment. 2. It's where the project idea is formalized, turning it from a concept into a concrete initiative with a well-defined purpose and expected outcomes. 3. This phase is vital for securing stakeholder buy-in and preventing potential roadblocks down the line. This is a crucial phase simply because a project cannot proceed to the next phase if project implementers are not be able to get the approval of higher officers and stakeholders, nor the necessary commitment for funding of the project. With reference to the phases implemented through an enhanced implementation process, brief description of the 5 different phases are as follows. 1. Initiating phase. The initiation phase is the first phase in the project. In this phase, a business problem or opportunity is identified and a business case which provides various solution options is defined. 2. Planning phase. The main purpose of the planning phase is to plan time, cost, and resources adequately to estimate the work needed and to effectively manage risk during project execution. 3. Implementing, executing phase. The implementation phase involves the execution of each activity and task listed in the project plan. While the activities and tasks are being executed, a series of management processes are undertaken to monitor and control the deliverables being output by the project. 4. Monitoring and control phase. This phase monitors and controls the progress and performance of working team in the project to identify any deviations from the plan or quality issues, so corrective actions can be effected accordingly. 5. Closure, completion, phase. This last phase is the completion phase, which is involved in releasing the final deliverables to the customer, handing over project documentation, terminating supplier contracts, releasing project resources, and communicating the closure of the project to all stakeholders. Let us start by looking back at the project definition diagram. It is noted that a project begins when there are necessities or needs from certain person, company, or an organization that have to be addressed or solved. A need can be any or combination of the following examples. A need and want for a bigger office building. A desired state like a cool space temperature. A solution to a water crisis. A value-adding aesthetic and niceties for an existing restaurant. A compliance to a company strategic plan. Any proposed action being selected or chosen to address necessities becomes the project objective. Having clarified about the project objective, let us discuss the deeper definition and essence of project initiation phase. The project initiation phase is the first phase of the project life cycle or phases of project implementation. How a project is started should follow this process and provide the required documents. In this phase, a necessity, business problem, or an opportunity is recognized and defined. A business case, which is one of the required documents, is then created. A business case is a project management document that explains how the benefits of a project outweigh its costs and why it should be executed. Business cases are prepared during the project initiation phase, and their purpose is to include all the project's objectives, costs, and benefits to convince stakeholders of its value. A feasibility study is then conducted to investigate the likelihood of each solution option addressing the business problem, and a final recommended solution is put forward. A feasibility study is an assessment of the practicality of a proposed plan or project. It analyzes the practicality of a project to determine whether the project or venture is likely to succeed. The study is also designed to identify probable issues and problems that could arise while pursuing the project. Approval from the company stakeholders is then sought to move into the next step of process. Once the recommended solution is approved, a project is initiated to deliver the approved solution. A project charter is created, which outlines the objectives, scope, and structure of the new project, and a project manager is appointed. A project charter is a formal document that authorizes the existence of a project and provides the project manager with the authority to apply organizational resources to project activities. It outlines the project's purpose, objectives, scope, high-level requirements, key deliverables, and the responsibilities and authority levels of the project manager. Essentially, it serves as a foundational document that guides the project from initiation through completion. The project manager begins recruiting a project team and establishes a project office environment. Approval is then sought to move into the detailed planning phase. The project initiation phase, the first phase in a project's life cycle, involves defining the project, securing stakeholder buy-in, and laying the groundwork for successful execution. It includes 6 core steps: creating project initiation documents, conducting a feasibility study, getting the initiation phase approved, identifying key stakeholders, assembling the project team, and setting up the project management office. Step 1. Create the project initiation documents. This step involves creating the business case, which is composed of several documents that outlines the project's purpose, objectives, other relevant documents, and how it aligns with the organization's goals. It should demonstrate the project's value and benefits. Step 2. Conduct a feasibility study. This step evaluates the project's practicality and potential success by assessing available resources, market opportunities, and risks. Step 3. Get the initiation phase approved. This crucial step requires the creation and presentation of a project proposal and the project charter approved by higher officers and stakeholders of the company. Step 4. Identification of key stakeholders. A stakeholder register is a project document that lists all individuals or groups who have a stake in a project's success, along with information about their involvement, interests, and influence. It's a living document that's created early in the project and updated throughout to ensure proper stakeholder engagement and alignment. Step 5. Build or assemble the project team. A project team is a group of people who collaborate to achieve a common project goal. They are often cross-functional, meaning they may include individuals from different departments or teams within an organization. The project team typically includes roles like the project manager, project team members, and sometimes project stakeholders. Step 6. Set up the project management office. A project management office, PMO, is a centralized unit within an organization that oversees and standardizes project management practices. It defines and maintains standards, ensures projects are aligned with organizational goals, and provides support to project managers. The PMO's role includes setting project management methodologies, best practices, and compliance requirements. A final step for thorough review of all processes of the project initiation works shall be conducted to ensure all aspects of the initiation phase are complete, documented, and approved.
In summary of Part 1, how to start a project properly is to simply follow the 6 steps of the project initiation phase. For now you have known the roadmap or way to start your project. May I invite you then to watch the YouTube video of Part 2 of how to start a project. You will learn the details and specific requirements of each step. You will also be guided with details on how to create the different documents needed to effectively start your project. I hope to meet you there. Good luck. Before leaving, may I thank you for the time you invested here. Should you still have questions and clarifications to ask, write it in the comment below or email me at mytechtoolbox@gmail.com. If you have learned something that are useful, please give us a like. That's one way to support our channel. You may also want to share this video for your friends to learn. Subscribe now so you will be notified on every new learning videos we post on YouTube. Thank you and good luck.